There was something in their gaze, an inexplicable energy that took over you the moment you saw them. It was not just a common encounter, it was as if the universe had conspired for that moment to happen. They seemed to carry a story as old as the stars, a memory that their heart immediately recognized. It was not just about the present, it was as if past lives whispered a secret about the two of you. From the very first moment, their heart knew that that encounter was just the beginning. The angels watched closely, knowing that that moment was more than it seemed. There was a greater force guiding each step, each smile, each exchange of glances. They knew that you needed that connection, even if you did not immediately understand the reason. Their heart, however, knew. It beat with a silent certainty, as if recognizing an ancient call. It was impossible to ignore the feeling that there was something much bigger between you. The intensity of that encounter was almost palpable, as if time had stopped. They, with their mysterious ways, seemed to access parts of you that no one else had touched. Words were few, but the gazes said it all. It was as if they saw beyond the surface, straight to what you hid even from yourself. And in that moment, you felt that your life would never be the same. The angels whisper that connections like these do not happen by chance. They are carefully orchestrated by the universe, destined to bring growth, healing, and above all, love. It was not just a meeting, it was a reunion of souls seeking each other through time. The energy between you was intense, but also welcoming, as if you had finally found a lost piece of yourself. And they seemed to feel the same. As the days went by, they found themselves immersed in a whirlwind of emotions. It was difficult to explain how someone who had just entered their life could make them feel so complete and so vulnerable at the same time. The angels ask that they trust in this feeling, as it is the key to something transformative. They were chosen for this journey, and so were they. The path may be challenging, but the reward will be divine. They appeared at a moment when they least expected it, but when they needed it the most. The angels show that their soul was already prepared, even if they didn't know it. There is something powerful in accepting what the universe puts in our path, especially when it involves the heart. They came to challenge their certainties, to make them look inward and discover what truly matters. And above all, to remind them that love is always a transformative force. The angels reveal that, just like them, they also feel the strength of this connection. They may not express it clearly, but there is something about them that has changed since they appeared. Their eyes give it away, even if their mouth remains silent. They feel the same sense of reunion, of something greater than themselves. The angels say that they resist it, but it is only a matter of time before they give in to what is destined. There is a reason why they appeared right now. The angels want them to know that everything is aligned with the divine plan. Every encounter, every word exchanged, every shared silence has a purpose. Even if they do not yet fully understand, trust the process. This is the beginning of something that can completely change their life. The heart knows what the mind cannot explain. Gradually, they began to notice signs around them. A number that repeated, a song that played at the right moment, dreams that seemed so real. The angels were sending messages, trying to guide them on this path. They want you to know that you are not alone, that there is a higher power taking care of every detail. It is important to pay attention to these signs, as they are reminders that everything is in the right place. They have also noticed these signs, even if they may not understand them like you do. There is something inside them that is awakening, something that was asleep until you appeared. The angels say that your presence in their life is like a light that illuminates corners they were afraid to explore. It scares them, but it also attracts them. They feel that by their side, they can finally be who they truly are. The angels ask you to keep your heart open, even when things seem difficult. Connections like this can bring challenges, but they also bring growth. Remember that you are not alone on this journey. The angels are by your side, guiding each step. They want you to trust your intuition, as it is the voice of the divine within you. This is just the beginning of something much greater. Looking at them, you feel a mixture of fear and hope. Fear of the unknown, but hope that this could be everything you have ever dreamed of. The angels say that this duality is normal, but ask you to choose hope. Fear only exists to test you, but hope is what will guide you forward. You were made for this, to love intensely and to be loved in return. Every conversation, every shared smile between you is a step towards the unknown. But the angels want you to know that the unknown can also be wonderful. That is where magic happens, where love flourishes. Do not rush, let things happen at the right pace. The universe knows what it is doing, and you are exactly where you should be. They may not fully understand what is happening, but the angels ensure that they feel it. There is something about you that attracts them in a way that they can't explain. It's as if their soul is calling out to them, and they are finally starting to listen. That's the power of divine connections. They transcend what is visible and touch what is eternal. The angels ask you to trust in time. Everything that is meant to happen will happen at the right moment. Don't worry about the future. Focus on the present and what it has to offer. Every moment is a gift, an opportunity to connect more deeply with them and with themselves. True love cannot be rushed. It blooms in its own time. This is just the beginning of a story that was already written in the stars. The angels show that, just like the chapters of a book, every moment between you is part of something greater. You don't need to know how it ends. Just trust that it will be beautiful. Love always finds a way to flourish, even in the most unexpected circumstances. As you continue this journey, remember that the angels are by your side. They whisper advice, send signs, and take care of every detail. You are not alone, and this connection is not by chance. There is a greater purpose that you are beginning to understand. Proceed with faith, and everything will be revealed at the right moment. You are stronger than you think, and your heart knows it. They chose to feel, even when it was easier to protect themselves. The angels admire your courage and want you to know that you are on the right path. There is much more to come, and you are prepared for it. Trust the process. Trust in love. Trust in yourself. Finally, the angels leave a message. This is just the beginning. Do not rush to reach the end. Enjoy every step of the way. Love is a journey, not a destination. And they are exactly where they should be, living the story that their heart always knew was meant to happen. You have noticed that they brought up feelings that have been hidden inside you for a long time. Emotions that you didn't even know you were still capable of feeling. The angels say this is not by chance. They are the mirror reflecting parts of you that need to be seen, loved, and accepted. It is an opportunity for healing, growth, and transformation. You are not just meeting someone, you are rediscovering yourself through them. They feel the same, even if they can't express it in words. There is a restlessness inside them, a calling that they don't fully understand. The angels show that to them, you represent something different from anything they have experienced before. They are drawn to your light, but they also fear what that means. This fear is natural, but the angels are guiding both of you to overcome it. The challenges that arise between you are part of the process. It's not just about being together, but about learning and growing side by side. The angels ask you to see these moments as opportunities for strengthening, not as obstacles. Each difficulty is a disguised lesson, a chance to deepen the connection you share. You have been chosen for this journey. They may seem distant at times, but the angels say this is part of their inner struggle. They are trying to balance what they feel with what they think they should do. It's a battle between reason and heart, and the angels are by their side, helping them find clarity. Have patience, as true love requires time to fully blossom. Meanwhile, they are also going through their own transformations. The angels show that they came to awaken something within you, something that was waiting to be revealed. This encounter is not just about romantic love, but about spiritual evolution. They are the catalyst for a change that can transform their life in all aspects. Trust in what is happening. The signs keep appearing, as reminders that you are on the right path. A butterfly that appears out of nowhere, a repeated number on the clock, a song that plays at the exact moment. The angels want you to pay attention to these details, as they are direct messages from the divine. They are saying that you are not alone and that there is a greater purpose guiding all of this. They are also beginning to notice these signs, even if they do not fully understand them. There is something within them that is changing, something that has been activated since you entered their life. The angels say that this change is essential for their growth, and you are a key piece in this process. Your presence is helping them see things they have never seen before. The angels ask you to continue to trust, even when things seem uncertain. The path of love is not always easy, but it is always worth it. They are working behind the scenes, creating the necessary conditions for this connection to flourish. Trust in divine timing, as it never fails. What is meant to be yours, will be. You may feel that your patience is being tested, but this is part of the learning process. The angels say that true love requires surrender, and surrender requires faith. Faith in the other, faith in oneself, and faith in the divine plan. You were made for this, to love and be loved in a way that transcends the ordinary. Trust that everything is unfolding as it should. Every moment shared between them is a piece of the puzzle. Sometimes it may seem like the pieces don't fit, but the angels assure that, in time, everything will make sense. They ask that they do not give up, as something amazing is waiting for them at the end of this path. It is a journey of discovery, and they are ready for it. They feel their energy even when they are apart. The angels show that there is a connection between them that goes beyond the physical. It is a bond of souls, something that transcends time and space. They may not fully understand it, but they feel it. And that feeling is what guides them back to each other, even when they try to resist. They also feel this connection, as if something greater is uniting them. The angels want them to trust in this feeling, as it is real. It is the universe working to bring together two souls that were meant to meet. Even when everything seems confusing, know that there is a divine order behind every detail. The angels ask them to remain open and receptive. The love they share has the power to heal, not only themselves, but also those around them. It is such a strong energy that overflows, touching everything within their reach. This is the kind of love that transforms the world, one heart at a time. They are starting to understand that this connection is unique. The angels show that they feel something different by their side, something they have never experienced before. It scares them, but also attracts them. It is as if they are finally finding what they have always been looking for, even without knowing they were searching. The angels say that they do not need to do anything other than be themselves. Their light is what attracts them, and it is enough. There is no need to rush or try to control the outcome. Just trust the process and allow things to unfold in their own time. The universe knows what it is doing. They may not say it, but you are a point of peace for them. The angels show that their presence brings comfort, even in the toughest moments. It's as if they have a safe haven, a place where they can truly be themselves. This is rare and precious, and they are aware of it, even if they still don't have the words to express it. The angels urge you to keep hope alive. The path may be challenging, but the reward is immeasurable. You are in the midst of something extraordinary, something many people never get to experience. Allow yourself to feel this, even with uncertainties. True love is always an adventure. This is just the beginning of a story that has already been written in the stars. The angels show that there is much more to come, and each chapter will be more beautiful than the last. You are exactly where you should be, living what your heart has always known was possible. Keep the faith, and everything will be revealed in due time. As the days go by, you feel that each interaction with them has a deeper meaning. It's not just words or gestures. They are moments filled with an energy that you can barely describe. The angels want you to know that this connection is rare, a divine gift that few have the chance to experience. It's a reminder that true love doesn't need explanations, only presence and acceptance. This is a call to trust, even without fully understanding everything now. On the other hand, they seem to struggle with the emotions they are dealing with. There are times when they get closer, almost letting everything they feel show, and other times they withdraw, trapped in their own fears. The angels show that this oscillation is a reflection of their internal battle. They know that what they feel for you is real, but the weight of that truth challenges them to confront parts of themselves they have avoided for a long time. And this scares them deeply. The angels ask you to maintain patience, even when their actions seem contradictory. Remember that each soul has their own pace, their own time to accept what the heart already knows. You are being called to be a beacon of calm and confidence, guiding them with your light. This doesn't mean carrying their burdens, but showing them that they are not alone on this journey. Your presence alone is a huge comfort. There will be moments when you feel doubts, but the angels want you to know that these doubts are part of the process. They don't mean that something is wrong, but that you are growing. Every question that arises in your heart is an opportunity to look more deeply at yourself and the connection you share. Don't see these uncertainties as weaknesses. They are reminders that you are alive, open, and willing to love. They also feel these doubts, even if they don't express them. The angels say that they are starting to realize that you are unlike anyone they have ever met. There is something about you that challenges them to be better, to see the world and themselves in a completely new way. And this presents them with difficult choices. They can continue to resist, or they can surrender to the love they feel for you. This choice is theirs, but the angels are whispering in their ears, guiding them in the right direction. The angels want you to know that love is not a linear path. There are ups and downs, moments of clarity and moments of confusion. But every step you take, even the hardest ones, brings you closer to what your heart desires. They are asking you to trust the process, even when it seems challenging. True love is worth every effort, every tear, and every smile. It is a journey that transforms the soul. They may be facing challenges that you can't see, but the angels assure that this is part of the divine plan. There are wounds within them that need to be healed before they can fully surrender to what they feel for you. These wounds are not your fault, but you have an important role in helping them find healing. Your presence, your patience, and your love are the key to opening doors they didn't even know were locked. The signs keep appearing, as if the universe is constantly reaffirming that you are on the right path. A coincidence that seems too perfect, a phrase you hear at the right moment, a dream that brings answers. These are reminders that the angels are with you, guiding every step. They want you to trust these signs and use them as anchors of hope in moments of doubt. They are also starting to notice these signs, even if they don't fully understand them. There is something within them that is opening up, a part of their soul that is beginning to accept what once seemed impossible. The angels show that they are in a process of awakening, and you are one of the forces propelling them. They may not express this clearly now, but their actions will start to reflect this change. The angels ask you to continue being true to yourself. Don't try to change who you are to please them or to speed up the process. Your authenticity is what attracted them in the first place, and it is what will continue to attract them. Remember that true love doesn't demand perfection, just presence. Be yourself, and the rest will naturally align. There is a magic in simply being present, in allowing things to unfold in their own time. The angels say you don't need to have all the answers now. Just trust that what is meant for you will find its way to you. True love cannot be forced, it blossoms when both are ready. And although it is still finding its way, the angels assure you that you are also being prepared for what is to come. They feel your strength, even when they try to hide their own weaknesses. The angels show that to them, you are an example of courage and resilience. This inspires them, but also challenges them to confront their own shadows. They may not say it out loud, but your presence is a light in their life, a light they don't want to lose. And this is something they are beginning to understand deeply. You are also learning a lot from this journey. The angels say they came to show you parts of yourself that were dormant, to awaken a love that goes beyond anything you have ever known. This is not just about them, it's about you, about who you are becoming. Every challenge is an opportunity for growth, and every moment of joy is a celebration of what you have already achieved. The angels ask you to see this connection as a gift, even in difficult times. There is something divine in it, something that is transforming not only both of you, but also the world around you. Your love is a powerful force, and the angels are ensuring that it is nurtured and protected. Trust them and trust yourself. This is just another chapter of a story that has already been written in the stars. The angels show that there is much more to come, and every step will bring you closer to what your heart desires. You are exactly where you should be, living a journey that will change your life forever. Keep the faith, for the best is yet to come. You feel like something is changing, as if the universe is preparing the ground for a new chapter. Every moment with them feels more intense, more significant. The angels want you to know that these changes are not by chance, they are part of a greater plan. Their journey with you is transforming, and you are being guided towards a path of greater clarity and love. Trust the process, even when you can't see the final destination. They also feel this change, even if they can't put it into words. The angels show that there is something inside them that is expanding, an awakening that began since you entered their life. They may seem confused or hesitant, but that's just a reflection of their attempt to process what they are feeling. The angels are by their side, helping them find answers and courage. This is a crucial moment for them. The challenges you both face now are like turbulent waters before the calm. The angels want you to see these difficulties as opportunities to strengthen your connection. Every obstacle overcome together creates an even deeper bond. Do not fear the difficult moments. They are as important as the joyful ones. It is in challenges that true love proves its strength. They are beginning to realize that what they feel for you is more than just a simple attraction. The angels show that they are coming to an understanding that you are essential in their life. This realization is powerful, but also intimidating for them. They know that loving you means changing, growing, and letting go of old fears. The angels are guiding them to accept this truth with courage and determination. You are also being challenged to grow. The angels say this connection is awakening parts of you that were asleep, parts that need attention and love. This is a moment of transformation, both for you and for them. Allow yourself to feel every emotion, even the difficult ones, as they are part of your growth. The angels are by your side, supporting every step. The signs continue to appear, as reminders from the universe that you are on the right path. A phrase you read by chance, a dream that feels so real, a sense of déjà vu. These moments are not coincidences, they are messages from the angels. They want you to trust these signs, as they are guides on your journey. Pay attention and know that you are never alone. They are also beginning to notice these signs, even if they do not fully understand them. There is something in them that is awakening, a part of their soul that is starting to accept what once seemed impossible. The angels say they are in a process of healing, and you are one of the forces helping them find balance. Your presence is like a balm for the wounds they carry. The angels ask you to continue being a source of light and love. Your patience and compassion are essential at this time. You don't need to have all the answers or fix everything for them. Just being by their side, with an open heart, is enough. Trust that the love you share is strong enough to overcome anything. The angels are guiding both of you. There is beauty in simply allowing things to flow. The angels say true love cannot be forced, only nurtured. Every moment you share, every conversation, every look, is building something greater. Trust in divine timing and know that everything is happening exactly as it should. What is yours will always find its way back to you. They feel this truth, even if they still can't express it. The angels show that, for them, you are more than a love, you are an inspiration. Their strength, their light, their authenticity challenge them to be better. They may not say it, but you are a point of peace in their life, something they deeply value. The angels are working to help them fully recognize this. The moments you share, no matter how small they may seem, are significant. The angels say that every smile, every touch, every word is a piece of the puzzle you are putting together. Even when things seem uncertain, remember that true love is built brick by brick. You are creating something beautiful, something worth it. The angels ask you to see this journey as a blessing. No matter what the future brings, what you have now is precious. This is a time to cherish every step, every discovery, every emotion. The love you share is a gift, and the angels want you to treat it as such. Trust that the best is yet to come. They are also beginning to value this connection in ways that you may not yet see. The angels show that there is a depth to their feelings that they are still exploring. They may not have all the right words now, but their actions will start to reflect what they feel. Be patient and know that true love always finds a way to manifest itself. You are growing in ways you never imagined. The angels say that this journey is not just about them, but about you. You are discovering strengths you didn't know you had, healing wounds you thought were permanent. This is a moment of rebirth for you. Embrace it and trust that everything is aligning perfectly. The angels want you to know that love is the most powerful force in the universe. It heals, transforms, and connects. What they are experiencing now is proof of that. Even in moments of doubt, remember that love always prevails. Trust in the power of this connection and what it can bring to their life. This is just another chapter in a story that was already written in the stars. The angels show that there is much more to come, and every step they take is part of something greater. Keep the faith because true love always finds its way. They are exactly where they should be, living the story their heart always knew was possible. The angels are preparing them for the moment when everything will make sense. What now seems confusing and uncertain will become clear with time. This connection is being carefully shaped by the universe, and every detail has a purpose. Trust that what is theirs cannot be taken away. They are on the right path, even if it is still full of mysteries. They are beginning to understand that you are not just a person in their life, you are a milestone. The angels show that they realize the impact they have, even if they cannot fully express it. There is a growing admiration in their heart, mixed with fear and hope. They know that loving them means changing, and that is something they are beginning to accept. The angels are by their side, guiding them on this journey. The challenges they face are like precious stones that need to be polished. Each difficulty is transforming this connection into something even stronger and more resilient. The angels want them to see these moments as learning opportunities, not as obstacles. They know that true love requires work, but they also know that the reward is incomparable. They are building something eternal. They feel they are at a crossroads, but the angels are lighting the way. There is an internal conflict between what they think they should do and what their heart desires. They are starting to hear the inner voice calling them to you, a voice they can no longer ignore. The angels assure them that they will find the courage to follow their heart. Trust in this process. You are also being guided to trust yourself and your intuition. The angels say that deep down in your heart, you know that this connection is special. Even when doubts arise, there is a part of you that believes. The angels are reinforcing this faith, reminding you that true love is never easy, but always worth it. Keep following your inner light. The signs around you continue to appear, clearer each time. A butterfly landing near you, an unexpected message, or even a number that repeats insistently. These are reminders that the angels are by your side, guiding and protecting you. They want you to know that you are on the right path. Pay attention and remain open to what the universe is showing you. They are also noticing these signs, albeit subtly. The angels show that there is something in them that is awakening, a part that was once asleep. Their presence in their life is like a light that illuminates these areas, bringing clarity and understanding. They are still in the process of accepting this, but the angels assure them that they are progressing. Have patience. The angels ask you to continue being a source of inspiration and love. Your energy is powerful and transformative, not only for them but for everyone around you. Remember that the love you give is never in vain. It returns to you in unexpected and wonderful ways. Trust that everything you are doing now is planting seeds for an amazing future. The moments of connection between you, even the small ones, are building something greater. Each smile, each word, each look is like a brick in a solid foundation. The angels say that they are creating something lasting, something that will withstand the test of time. Even when things seem tough, remember that they are on the right path. True love is built with patience and dedication. They are starting to see you as a point of stability in their life. The angels show that, for them, you are a safe harbor, someone with whom they can be themselves. This is rare and precious, and they are beginning to deeply appreciate it. They may not say it in words yet, but their actions will start to reflect what they feel. Keep being the light they need. You are also transforming in ways that you may not realize. The angels say that this journey is awakening a strength and courage in you that were once hidden. Every challenge you face makes you stronger, more confident. You are becoming the best version of yourself, and that is something to celebrate. Embrace this transformation. The angels want you to know that true love is never perfect, but it is always meaningful. It brings challenges and joys, doubts and certainties. What you are experiencing now is a testament to the power of love to transform and heal. Even in tough times, remember that you are exactly where you should be. Trust the process. This is a moment of rebirth, both for you and for them. The angels show that this connection is a catalyst for profound changes in your lives. You are helping each other to grow, to heal, and to become the people you were always meant to be. This is extraordinary, something that should be celebrated. Allow yourself to feel this joy. The angels ask you to keep believing in love. Even when things seem hard, remember that love is the most powerful force in the universe. It heals, connects, and transforms. What you are experiencing now is a reflection of that. Trust that everything is unfolding as it should. They are also learning to believe in love in ways they never imagined. The angels show that you are helping them open their heart, to accept what they feel, and to leave behind their fears. This is something powerful and beautiful, and they are starting to realize that. Keep being the light that guides them. The angels say this is just the beginning. There is so much more to come, much more for both of you to discover together. Every step you take is bringing you closer to what your hearts desire. Keep the faith and know that the best is yet to come. You are building something amazing, something that will be remembered for a lifetime. Lastly, the angels want you to know that you are being guided by love and light. They are by your side, taking care of every detail, ensuring that everything aligns perfectly. Trust in them and trust in yourself. You are exactly where you should be, living the story that was written for you. Love always triumphs, and you are about to see this in an extraordinary way.